players around him will give him enough rounds on that CT side in order for him to go into the T side with a bit of a wriggle room to play with, because it can be difficult as a CT-sided caller on a map like Inferno to do much. You rely on your players on Banana to win their duels, not give up too many positions, not giving too up many bomb sites. You require a guy like Jacob to find some sort of impact on the defensive side. I know obviously as an in-game leader, we hear it from Falcons as well when Nico is taking over the calling on the CT side sometimes, and you hear other teams that have a CT side caller and then the in-game leader being the T side caller. There's only so much you could do if you're Karrigan. You rely on your individuals, so you rely on Twist, you rely on Frozen to give them enough rounds on that CT side so Karrigan can do his magic on the T side.
Feyz off to a flying start on Nuke. It's time to see if that continues on Inferno.
Yeah, we're going to find out if Mauz can shake off Nuke, ready for Inferno. Their pick in this quarterfinal. They're on the ropes now. What do you reckon, Budapest? Mauz and Feyz locking horns, map 2 of the quarterfinals. Let's make some noise!
Temper your expectations of pace. Inferno, slow roll for Mauz on the T side. Starting heavy A, Feyz with the CT setup, 4 clamping down top mid for info, and they've got all of that right now. Frozen, going over towards Coffins on his lonesome as the execute being lined up. Mauz will be popping into the site in a moment's time.
It's the right call. Looks like it's going to find the right result as well. Frozen playing it safe. Anticipates exertions forward position. He's absolutely nailed it there.
They're going to run him down.
They're running at him with the bomb, and Frozen taps the second head. Torchi's dead. Falling apart. They only had one defender. Now Roland, another victim of FaZe Clan. What is this? What is this? An abomination. FaZe Clan run it down. Catch him up. Frozen just owns them.
Yeah, and Twist will close it. That's the two, the pillars of this roster. The output that those two gentlemen can find the future of FaZe.
Solid as a rock.
And right there, you are fortunate to even get the plant out of this situation, Mauz. You thought you could run him down. Well, that's his church.
Look at this one.
The flick into the third. Beautiful. The hot hand for Twists.
Yes, sir.
From FaZe to Liquid, back in the FaZe jersey, looking more at home. Karrigan's right-hand man closes things down, but remember that bomb went down. That'll facilitate the force in for Mauz.
Crazy. You've just had a whole team talk about starting off on a new foot, turning a new leaf. And that's how your pistol goes.
You battle back in the face of adversity there on map number 1. 9-3 down first half. You put on 8 consecutive T-side rounds of your own, and then you get broken late in the piece. But you're still in it to win it.
Karrigan not playing scared here. How's the support of Frozen?
Time there. Exertion gets info on Karrigan's forward position, the mouth of Banana. Now they start to posture back towards A. Intel for the finish on the T side. Plenty of smokes. Molly could be back pit and flashes. You could wrap, you could just do the standard long and moto. I mentioned long and it drops in. So going to keep this one moving. Going to keep FaZe guessing. Right now they don't have brackets control, they don't have Banana control. So relatively in the dark as Spinks and Jimmy confirm. Top mid is theirs. Karrigan have no utility between them. The rotation piece is Twists. They've hustled up quickly. 45 seconds as the three-quarter smoke dropped in. Twist plays ahead, has the info. B bomb site about to be under an awful lot of pressure.
Yeah, Frozen on the pistol, fantastic. Gave the space, got run on down now. He's got Karrigan in support. Quick headshot, exertion, the entry piece removed. Snaps that spearhead over his knee. Up next, Karrigan to bat, overlooked. Messi spray dancing around the pillar. Somebody come get her. It's Torty at the back of the site. Does well, Jimmy as well. They've got that bomb down, and now they have that disadvantage in the post plant, but for how long?
No kit.
Weird one. Gotta get a hurry up. Torgy and Jimmy could swing on a moment's notice. They managed to find him out. Torgy onto Jacob, but it's now all onto Jimmy. He can't handle Broski on the retake. FaZe Clan survived the test of the force buy.
Yeah, more of that DNA on display. That's their core identity. Feeling that pressure. And both teams displaying mental fortitude, but only one can take over the map. Diffuse comes in. 2-0 start. Should be the partial now. Clear of the smoke. Twist rotates in. A bit for one now onto Spinks. Carrigan lucky to get away with one there. Thought he had made a mare on that fight with Torji, who just eventually put him down.
And Twist wouldn't have been there as early as he was if it wasn't for playing ahead of the three-quarter smoke. You identified it. Enabled him to be there, chip in onto Spinks. Frozen as well, finding that frag onto Exertion that clearly led to frustration.
Yeah, need to be able to contain that now. You want the fire in the belly, but exhale desire. Couple of nades, couple of flashes, banana fight.
Quick fight, Carrigan unloading his mag with a white screen. He's done well in the support of Frozen. They managed to take out Brolin, and already a second piece makes his way to Car.
Yeah, under a lot of pressure there. Frozen needs the reload. They get back, but they probably want to fight forward because Brokey's here.
Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, okay, so about 58 for Exertion.
Nice nade. Oh, just shy of the mark there. As another one echoes in. That one doesn't miss the mark.
Yeah, it is a ring in. Limbs hanging on.
Going to see a lot of Exertion up Banana fighting against Frozen and Carrigan throughout. You have the support of Torji and Brolin in different pieces. Spinks will be boiler control and Jimmy will be hulls. That's what you can expect from the T-side default rounds from Mouse. But right now, just with the pistols in their pockets, one flash for Jimmy. A fight that could be coming the way of A, 55 seconds. Jacob pit anchor.
He's done well for one, but Torji an immediate trade. Long-range Tech 9. Brokey springs to life. Throws out an incendiary, turning the flash, and now progress into the site. Messi from Badalkin. They've been overwhelmed. Torji with impact.
Remember, Carrigan's low. Exertion 2. Frozen and Carrigan on the way back in.
Massive entry frags from Torji. Now Exertion can just find one. They're cooking. Kit is present this time from the B duo.
Carrigan's quick on this. Exertion might not be expecting this.
I suspect not. Frozen, especially if he kicks up a fast stance to take contact. Exertion will take a look. Carrigan just needs one bullet. Can't find it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Frozen, the safe pair of hands of Feyz, denies what Torji started to create.
Okay, well, that is 3 consecutive rounds where the bomb has gone down and 2 with the partial and the force that are damn close. So Feyz walk away with 2 players staying alive again, but this shows you Mouse are not far off, and now that the guns come in, the AWP in the hands of Torji, the full AKs, the util to boot, this pressure is going to be amplified. So they're giving themselves a buffer of 3.
Let's see this from his POV. Just catches him on the drop down. Carrigan chased him into the crosshairs of his teammate.
Okay, well, here we go. Odds favourite Feyz now.
Whoa.
Half-wall smoke thrown from Spawn from Twists.
Get out of there. Brokey's lucky to be alive.
They're going to go quick on this. There's a lot of pressure holes early and trundling straight up middle.
Okay.
They're looking direct towards A to deal with a 3-player B start. So Twist is back in time.
Good move. Jacob's blocked.
And he's going to be under a lot of pressure here. Pit anchor. If you can wind him up and let him go. He's in a scenario where he's not under barrage of nades. Right? There's not a molly in his face. He's not getting HE. He's just able to stand and shoot. This kid has aim.
معي ماوز
Block
ولا
smoke. Carrigan rotating over.
Could be a well-timed nade here. Misthrown. Flash for aggressions. Twist gets set up, doesn't go too far. Brokey does well. Torji's been hurt. No, the Messi tracking. He does well to stabilize, removing Exertion, and now Torji's running out of teammates. Everybody's gone. A different game now for Torji. As an arena starts chanting the name of the captain of your opponent as you look to save your orb on home soil. No access for Mouse at the start of their T-side.
Yeah, how long can this go on for? Keys to these 4 for Feyz have been opening kills. Frozen managing 3 of them. Brokey chips in now that the AWP's in play for the 4th. That has to change. You need to make sure that you're the ones finding those opening kills on your gambits up Banana. And right there, the util perfectly placed to block them as Neo just basking in the glory of all this, taking in the arena. Is going to be the tactical timeout called, so Cyclone can get on the microphone. The AWP is saved. Here's the biggest issue. This type of map isn't going to lend itself to looking for too many opening picks. Torji is going to have to be hyper-aggressive. So I immediately flick to his POV. I look to his spawn. I think, do you want to try the Zywoo? Charge up Banana. See if you can find that opening kill. You go down. Nades in your face. AWP gone. You know there's going to be a partial behind it because of where the loss bonus is at. So do you want to let the Tech9s take the space, then set yourself up on lines later? Do you want to try and erupt into this to be the tone setup? And we've already seen frustrations in the first 4 rounds from both Torji and Exertion. None of one was close, but to get back into this series, you need Inferno to push this the distance to the third and decider. We've also gone for a Galil in the mix. So 2 Tech9s, Deagle, saved AWP. So action on Torji. What type of call has Cyclone made? Do they want to slow down the pace? Do they want to try and control the tempo? Do they want to get in their face like we saw on Nuke?
Oh, there's the nades! Playtime cancelled!
See the HEs? You're going to go towards logs, you're going to boost over the smoke. We double nade you. See you later.
Just in their heads.
Another opening kill, 5 consecutive rounds now. Now that one to the tally.
Oh, FaZe Clan, they're in that flow state. They're on that FaZe flow. How deep does the rabbit hole go for Mauz? Backing away, you've got the advantage. Brokey not interested in taking any early excursions. For confirmation that AWP is in mix. Torji fires off that shot. Brackets control now seized.
This is where Jiggles get a little bit scary. You've given away mid control. I just want to tuck into some crossfires where you can play off of each other. Brokey now can take the line on long. Flash and a HE with a smoke on Torji for the finish. 50 seconds. They will be buying into the next, but what can they get out of this?
Hoping for the swing off the flash. Torji gets nothing. Brokey's posted, ready to catch Exertion if he does try and stretch his legs. A nade, that's all. Chip damage. Crossfire established. It's going to be between Jacob and Twists. Tested from multiple elevations. Mauz have a shot at getting the bomb down. How does it go? Twist is ready. Nice shot coming in from Spinks. It's a double out of Jacob before they silence him. Brokey's AWP scope heard as they seize the site and get the bomb planted, extending play.
Okay, there's kids for this, but this is looking good for a Mauz round.
Okay, started off with a disaster with a double nade.
Jimmy up in graveyard, Torji to take short contact. Piping through
That's
with
the last of them. That's the last flash. He does secure short.
Now Jimmy's in the open.
He's going to be very vulnerable. He knows the angle they'll be peeking from. How do they path this? Torji good for one. Carrigan goes down. There's Jimmy delivering. Exposed but not out.
ענק. רק הישראלים מוכרים אותי.
And it starts with
ישראלים
a
מוכרים
back
אותנו.
round 5.
Yeah, Torji erupting right there, finding a lot of impact. That setup, very potent. The time that Moto smoke comes in, they all channel through short. The flash is good to push Torji off the line. Gets this first. Now they're not considering graveyard. Jimmy gets to activate, and Torji puts the cherry on top.
Beautiful.
4-1, back in play, and financial trouble now for FaZe. This time, they lose the opening player, but they find the round. FaZe should have been set up for their 5th there against that very light investment behind the saved AWP, but Mauz.
That's signs of life. You're on the ropes. You lost the first map.
You get consecutive, you break the money.
Just do it again. Eyes on Exertion. Yet to see his name in the kill feed. In our second map of play, and he is a crucial piece of this Mauz puzzle.
He's going to be frustrated. That's a team molly there.
Yeah, that's going to limit him. He had an opportunity, and now Block Smoke's been forced.
Yeah, trying to play ahead of the timings. But at least they've applied a lot of pressure. So siphoning out the CT utility is going to make this ending a whole lot easier. It's going to come down to the gamble for FaZe. Twist is only operating with a pistol. He's that rotation point. So it's going to come down to the gamble for FaZe. Twist is only operating with a pistol. He's that rotation point. So feeling that he can get done with a little bit lighter. Carrigan, as a B player, needs a rifle to defend the honor as the nade echoes in. Now pressure towards brackets. Brokey on the line.
Forced away. This is what Cyclone talks about. He wants the entire map to feel like it's occupied by Mauz. You're uncertain as to where the body of the assault, where that bomb is going.
Okay, so spam through the smoke. Block Smoke's just gone down. Not yet halfway gone as the execute being lined up. There's no mollies for the side here. So Frozen and Carrigan will not be displaced by flames. Twist has a flash as well to assist. Here they come.
Here comes the commitment. Frozen's tucked in, happy on that second box. Carrigan draws blood. Another body drop. Surgeon's gone. It's way too easy. Mauz just made it to my speak before our very eyes, running into that B site.
Yeah, FaZe are asking questions, but they're the gamble stack in the right place. And as mentioned, the util not there to make that execute potent. you're hoping that the smokes and flashes are enough, that they're playing behind this, but both rifles playing in the site. This is a great call. When you're playing two rifles side-side, you're able to lock it down like this, and then Twist gets to chip in. Worst case, one side, one CT, you're playing through, and they're ready for it. Carrigan lets out a roar, 5-1, back in the mud, and you hate to see that from Mauz. This is getting away from him damn quick.
Just feels like they can't catch their grip, catch their breath. Everything you're trying, Fey's a step ahead of you. They just need something to go their way. You thought that fifth round, their first T round, could have been the start of something. Jacob's dead, that's a stop. Long range from Spinks.
Coming through.
Thinking about it, accelerating. They want to run in, they want to punish. Brolin's been caught by that Brokey orb. Dipping back into the site, staying active. The Des discussed how active he's been playing, and Brokey is not playing scared. Surrounded by pistols, but searching. Valuable intel. Reconnaissance. But there could be more, there could be bloodshed. Torji just on the other side. Twist, oh, he flicks in! They've lost the bomb, and likely the round. Slipping through their fingers once more.
Jimmy's gonna pick that up. Should be able to grab it and get away.
Should be. Feels pretty sketchy. There it is, back on the back of Jimmy. Sallow only for a moment, sat down, and a pistol could finish it. Dancing with him here, Spinks hasn't got the ammo. Brokey's got a third. Feyz have got a sixth.
Emergency meeting right now. Second tack timeout called. And this is going to be more shades of map number one. Feyz delivering the pain round after round, and then Mauz trying to bring it back. The question is, will it be too late? This is a great statement piece early on Inferno.